Welcome back to the channel, car enthusiasts. Today we're diving into something truly unexpected, the return of a classic name that's stirring up serious nostalgia with a modern twist. Yes, we're talking about the all-new 2025 Ford Pinto. That's right, the name that once defined budget American compact cars in the 70s is making a bold comeback, and Ford isn't messing around this time. Let's take a detailed ride through everything this redesigned legend has to offer, from looks to performance, and everything in between. At first glance, the 2025 Ford Pinto doesn't just scream retro, it whispers evolution. The front end is a sharp, modern reimagining of its vintage roots. Sleek LED matrix headlights are integrated into a minimalistic grille that nods subtly to the car's heritage. The grille carries the new-age Ford badge and active air shutters that improve both cooling and aerodynamics. Lower air dams and carefully sculpted lines give the Pinto a sportier, almost hatchback-inspired face, showing this isn't the economy car of the past, it's a compact built with intention. Moving along the side profile, you'll immediately notice how much more refined and grown-up the Pinto has become. The compact silhouette remains, but it's longer and lower than its predecessor, with a more planted stance. It sits on 18-inch alloy wheels as standard, with optional 19-inch diamond-cut versions for higher trims. Blacked-out pillars give the roof a floating effect, and subtle creases along the door panels guide your eyes from the front to the aerodynamic rear spoiler. Door handles are now flush-mounted and pop out electronically, a touch of luxury in an affordable package. From the back, the Pinto keeps things clean and modern. The tail lamps are connected by a single LED light strip running across the width, a design cue pulled from Ford's newer EVs. The integrated diffuser and dual exhaust finishers give it a slightly aggressive feel, especially in the GT trim. There's no fake vents or unnecessary drama. It's functional, modern, and surprisingly premium for a car carrying such a humble nameplate. Inside, the 2025 Pinto tells a completely different story than any Pinto before it. Gone are the days of plastic-heavy, no-frills cabins. This version welcomes you with a digital-first layout. You're greeted by a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster behind the wheel and a 13.2-inch touchscreen infotainment system powered by Ford's S1C5 interface. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, along with over-the-air update capability. Materials across the dashboard are soft touch, with aluminum accents and ambient lighting on higher trims. The steering wheel is a flat-bottom, leather-wrapped unit that feels both sporty and intuitive with haptic controls. The front seats offer impressive comfort with available heating, cooling, and 10-way power adjustment. Rear seats aren't just an afterthought either, they're roomier than expected for a compact, with decent legroom and supportive bolstering. Cargo space is competitive, especially with the 60-40 split rear seats folded down, making this a surprisingly practical daily driver. Performance-wise, Ford gives you a few options depending on how you want your Pinto experience. The base model features a 1.5-liter EcoBoost inline-3 engine pushing out 181 horsepower, mated to an 8-speed automatic. It's efficient, smooth, and ideal for urban commutes, delivering up to 38 miles per gallon on the highway. Step up to the GT variant and you're looking at a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder putting down 245 horsepower and 275 lb-ft of torque. This version can do 0 to 60 in just under 6 seconds, which is plenty fast for something wearing a Pinto badge. Ford's engineers have also tuned the suspension with a mix of comfort and agility, making the Pinto genuinely fun to drive on curvy roads while staying composed over bumps. On the safety and tech front, Ford's Co-Pilot 360 comes standard, offering features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and autonomous emergency braking. Higher trims add features like a 360-degree camera system, traffic sign recognition, and even a semi-autonomous highway driving mode. Now let's talk pricing. The base model starts at around $22,000, which is surprisingly affordable considering the tech and refinement included. The mid-level trim hovers around $25,500, and the sporty GT variant lands just below $29,000. That places the Pinto in strong competition with vehicles like the Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla, and Hyundai Elantra, but with a more distinctive blend of retro appeal and modern features. If you're considering this car, here are a few thoughts. For younger drivers or those on a budget who still want a car that feels premium without breaking the bank, the base model will not disappoint. If you want a little extra punch and personality, the GT is an obvious choice and might even surprise you with its performance. It's perfect for city commuting, weekend road trips, or even just a stylish daily driver. Ford's bold move to bring the Pinto back with this much innovation deserves real credit. It's no longer a name associated with the past, it's a symbol of how far the brand is willing to evolve, and frankly, it's impressive. So that's our in-depth look at the 2025 Ford Pinto. A surprising comeback, a modernized design, real performance, and smart pricing, this little compact might just become the next big thing in its segment. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more detailed car content every week, and let us know in the comments what you think about Ford reviving the Pinto name. Would you buy one? Would you daily drive it? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, drive safe and stay passionate.